My name is T, and my store is T. Lee Fine Designer Jewelry. So this is our 44th Gemstone Roundtable tonight. We're really excited. Even though it's our 44th table, it'll be different than all the others because the chemistry of the people that come together make it a whole new event every single time.
My name is Roger Derry. I'm a gem cutter. I live in Michigan, and T. Lee has invited me here to work with her in her store for a couple of nights to perform some Gemstone Roundtables. What I do is I travel to Africa or other developing countries. I find my rough from local miners and farmers. I bring the rough back to the United States. Then I go and fashion the stones in my shop, and I visit retailers just like this around the country. Occasionally people ask me, so what is a Gemstone Roundtable? And in the most simplest terms, I would say it's a dinner event with maybe 14 to 18 guests and a couple of staff members and a gem cutter like me. And we pass gemstones around the table, and each person has an opportunity to touch, feel, and see every stone. They'll flirt with it for a moment or two, and then they'll pass it on to the person next to them. Along the way, people sort of fall in love with them. Imagine yourself in the playground. There's a big slide, and there's you and two of your friends, and you're 8 years old, and you're running from your house to the playground. You want to have first dibs to go up the big slide. When you're 8 years old, that's a big deal, but when you're my age and you're playing with gemstones, having first dibs on a stone, that's a big deal. So the parcel gets handed to you like this. You open the paper up, and you take the gem out and just rest it on the back of your hand and admire it, kind of roll it back and forth just like it was in a ring. You get to see just what it looks like. If this happens to be a piece that you're enamored with, you would raise your hand and say, I dib on number whatever it is. This happens to be 38. Place the stone back in the paper, and you're going to pass the paper on to the person next to you, and they're going to enjoy it just like you did. As the stone goes all the way around the table, it's going to come back, and they'll hand it to you, and you're going to place the stone in the tray, and you'll keep track of what you have dibbed on already, and place the stone paper right back in this little coil. And that way you can view what you have there, you can see the value, and then you have a kind of a mental picture. And you might accumulate 4, 5, or 6 stones or more sometimes with some people during the evening. This way you can admire them all at one time, and it helps you isolate really what you're truly enamored with. So then you get down to the 1 or 2, 3 pieces that you're really interested in, and then you can discuss it with the sales associate and figure out, okay, these work and here's why. And they'll walk you through all that. They get to peruse the finest stones, play with them for 2 hours, make up the decision. Bingo. Everybody's happy. They win, T wins, the customer gets exactly what they want, and sometimes they go home with a check.